Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing a foundation testing video. As you can tell from the title, it is the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop foundation. I wanted to get this foundation literally a month ago when it came out now, and I ordered it straight away off the Look Fantastic website, and it said it was going to be delivered and everything like that, and then it literally has been a month and I just cancelled my order because apparently the shade that I ordered was out of stock, but they didn't tell me that. So I cancelled that order and I just got it from Boots, which is now available in Boots. I've just got it now, and obviously this is the first time I'm trying it. I am going to do a wear test. I can only do one check-in though, which is going to be at the end of the night. I've shown you what time it is now and everything. It is 12:30 in the afternoon. I have shown you for proof, and then I will do another check-in around 9 o'clock when I get back from work. So I've shown you the application of it and everything. I've done one half with my sponge and then blended out the other half with my brush, which is what I usually do when I test new foundations out. So I've given you some information about the foundation as well, the price and everything like that. The shade I've used, all that is in the video. So if you'd like to know my kind of first impressions and see a wear test on the new NYX foundation, then give the video a thumbs up and just keep watching. If you don't mind me, I am so cold, so I'm staying in my dressing gown. So what I do first is just pull up the foundation on a website and just read a little bit about it, which I usually do. So I'm gonna go off the NYX actual website. Important things about the foundation is that this is the shade range. So they have 45 different shades, and I think they did the campaign working with Melissa Ashley, which is a YouTuber. I do like her, I do watch her, and I think that was good because she helped kind of expand. I don't know if she expanded it or she just helped from scratch to just make a really big shade range, and they're actually different shades, not just a load of different shades of the same colour, if that makes sense. So it retails for £15 in the UK. It says it's a lightweight, waterproof and pigmented AF foundation. Our new Can't Stop, Won't Stop full coverage foundation, a comfy liquid formula that comes in 45 flattering tones that don't transfer. Every creamy shade glides on smooth, delivering matte coverage and colour that stays true for up to 24 hours. Okay, it's suitable for normal, oily combination and sensitive skin types, so that is good. So it says it's not going to transfer. It's also waterproof, which is good, but it's still full coverage and it's not completely matte, or is it matte? So it is supposed to be matte, which I don't usually like, but the foundations at the minute I feel that I've claimed to be matte aren't actually matte, so that should be okay. The shade that I did get was beige. I'm hoping this, it looks kind of dark, but I think it's the undertone, like it's quite yellowy for me. I kind of googled swatches and stuff and this seemed like it will be okay, so we're gonna hope. So I've done my moisturiser and stuff. I am just going to add some of my Kat Von D Lock-It primer just because I use this primer pretty much every day at the moment. Like I always say, I just either use this or like my Marni primer, or a primer that I use quite a lot that I know isn't going to affect the foundation. I'm going to do what I usually do and do half with a brush and blend the other half out with a sponge. I have a brand new Sport FX one to use sponge wise, so it's nice and clean, and then I'm going to use my foundation brush that I like to use, which is the Luxie large angled brush. I'm going to do the brush side first. I brush side on here. Also, I've got like little breakout, I don't know why, but I've got some breakouts kind of all around my face and I don't know why. Do one pump. I don't know if that's too much, I'm not sure. It looks like it's going to be really full coverage to be there. This is more of an olivey undertone than I thought it was going to have, which is good because that's my undertone. I'm kind of patting it over now that I've blended it, and I'd say the coverage is pretty full, to be fair. I don't know if you can see it. It looks quite full. It does look quite full on. It looks like foundation, to be fair. but it looks quite nice on the skin as well. Undertone's a tiny bit too strong, which I've never actually had an issue with before, because usually they don't have enough of an olivey undertone, but I feel like this is a bit too olive for me maybe, I'm not sure. To be kind of a bit dry around my nose, a tiny bit, like I can see it just kind of sitting on top of my skin. You can see it around my nose or anything, but it looks a tiny bit dry. I'm gonna do one pump just like I did for that side, even though I feel like that might have been too much, but oh well. I think I like the sponge better already. It's pushing the foundation actually into my skin properly, and it's not just, I'm not saying that was fully kind of sat on the skin, but compared to it, it looks a lot more natural with the sponge, which I know is usually the case, but I do quite like it. For the sponge side, 100% more. But I feel like the coverage is less, obviously, which is usually the case with using a sponge. I'd say it's medium coverage on this side and then full on that one. I don't know if you can see the difference, but I feel like you can, like there, you can still see my cheek, like a bit of my skin, but this is just fully covered. And I feel like I need a bit more foundation to go over my forehead area as well. This is the side that I blended out with the sponge. As you can see, you can still see a bit of my skin with this side, I feel. And then this is the side that I blended out with the brush. And again, I feel like it did look a bit less natural, but you've got more coverage on this side. Okay, so I'm gonna go off camera and just do the rest of my makeup. I am just gonna be going to work, so I'm not gonna do anything too fancy. And then I will come back and give you one last look before I go off to work and obviously do the wear test. And I will show you how it looks with all the rest of my makeup on and see how it works with the makeup as well. Okay, so I know I don't even look that different, but I am literally just going to work like I said, so I didn't do any crazy makeup. I also didn't put on Sky, which is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder. This gives your face a really nice glow. I've been using this every single day, but I thought because we're testing the foundation out, I didn't want to just add unnecessary glow, so I didn't add that on today. I have added a bit of highlight literally just here, haven't added it anywhere else, tiny bit on my nose, but like my forehead area, chin, didn't add any. And I just used my translucent powder just in my T-zone area, so I didn't use my Rimmel Stay Matte, which I usually do use, because I want to see the foundation, see how it tests and see if it is good for oily skin or not. So we're gonna see with that. Kind of applied just normally. I did use a concealer that I've only just tried yesterday, but it seemed to work perfectly fine with it. There's no kind of cakiness or dryness or anything like that. I still do think there is just like the tiny bit, like it's just kind of clung a tiny bit on this side where I've used a brush. The side that I've used the sponge, I do personally prefer as of now. I don't know if I'm going to prefer that at the end of the day, I'm not sure, but for now it seems to have gone on pretty well and it's holding up just fine for now. Obviously, see, I'm going to be at work for the whole day, so I'm only going to be able to do one check-in, which is going to be before I take my makeup off, so it'll probably be around 9 o'clock. You also forgot to show the time. I always do that. So now you can see it's 24 minutes past 12. I'd say it was around 12 when I put the foundation on, but with everything set now, it's 12:30, so like I said, it'll probably be around 9 o'clock at night when I come back and do the other check-in anyway, but yeah. Okay, so I'm back now and it's 10 to 9. I will show you the time. As you can see, 10 to 9 now at night,
And you know what, the foundation's been really nice today. I also walked to work today and it was like a storm, like it was windy and it was rainy, and when I got to work none of the foundation had actually come off, so I'm really happy about that. It still looks as it did when I left. It's actually held up pretty well, like oiliness wise. I haven't touched up or anything, but I'm not oily or anything here. I'm the tiniest, you know what, I'm not actually, because that's obviously the highlighter that I put on and I just don't feel like I'm oily or anything, so it's held up really nicely. I do like it. It didn't oxidize either. I was kind of thinking it might have been because, I don't know, in the bottle it just looks a lot darker than what I've actually got on, but it ended up being like drying a bit lighter, which ended up working for me because the shade like that looks a bit darker. But yeah, the shade ended up being the right match for me, so that's a good thing. Oh no, wait, actually, hold on. Okay, it's come off around my nose, I've just noticed. So round, even on both sides, so not just the brush side or just the Beauty Blender side, both sides have come off. My chin is okay, and it's gone the tiniest bit dry in between my brows, but literally all foundations do that except from probably my Dior one or my YSL ones, but they're really expensive, so you wouldn't expect that from those foundations. Literally just my nose. I'll give you a zoom in, so I don't know if you're going to be able to see, not like anyone wants to see a close-up of my nose, but literally just there where you can just see a bit of skin, just around there and there. I haven't really touched my nose, like I don't like fidget or anything, but yeah, just there it's come off a little bit. And that, it's pretty good. I'm going to try it for the next few weeks, keep wearing it, and yeah, I think definitely I prefer the sponge. I don't like the, well, it's not that I don't like it, I just prefer the sponge application. I think the brush, you can tell that you've got makeup on. I think maybe if you apply it with a brush and then go over with a sponge, that might work a bit better maybe. I might try that tomorrow or something. Or maybe if I want more coverage then I can do that, but other than that, I'm liking the sponge side a lot more. And that is the end of the video, guys, so thank you so much for watching and I hope you enjoyed today's video. Obviously I'm filming this before I've actually done my last check-in, so I don't know how the foundation's looking right now, but I hope you enjoyed the video anyway, and if you have tried this foundation or you want to try it, leave me a comment down below letting me know, and make sure that you're subscribed as well, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!